We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 2. Here we go.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he run this for 24 and a first.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, this is Hampton. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Browns at 1 and 8 now on the year, and they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Back. 180. 180. 11 MT pace. 11 MT pace.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
11.
First down. 1st and goal.
Now it's Burrow. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Now after after the Dicker field goal. He's back out, ready to send it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Jackson from the shotgun. That one complete to Leggett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Real quick.
Mixing up the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's get set. 11-11. Big 13. Big 13.
Now Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Burrow on play action. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Gun.
On first down, it's Hampton. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 11-11. 180. What is that? 11. 11 MT.
Burrow throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here we go. 180.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On 2.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
12. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. That's to Omarion Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
11. 12. 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and
8. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Side. Right 80. Side.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
We're good, we're good, we're good. 11 empty, 11 empty.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
12,
21-yard line.
12. 11, 11, 11. Side.
Burrow looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10.
11, 11.
Here's Burrow. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Side.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Omarion Hampton with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
No, we changed it.
This time Jackson will throw it. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. C.J. Ham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joey Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Tershawn Wharton able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
3rd and long.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Go ahead.
He'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
We change it.
1st down, Ravens.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on the play.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey, can.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. 3rd down at 6.
Here we go. Right, 80. 12, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the 2nd half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. The Browns drive about to get started. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's Burrow. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Burrow going for it on fourth. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
11 MT.
10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. We'll go down to gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
11.
At the Ravens' 37-yard line.
11. Stop.
Now Burrow. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18.
That's good for a Browns.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot. 12. Shot.
Burrow throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
180. 180 shot. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Shot.
And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they
got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Xavier Legette, 81 yards. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. In motion right, Debo. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And they'll get him. Touchdown, Baltimore. Debo Samuel, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11.
The 31-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. They'll check this one down to Hampton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To number 8, Omarion Hampton.
11, Mighty. 11,
It's
Mighty.
a gain of 5. Brings up
11,
3rd
11,
and
11.
5.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So after the big play on 4th, Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Change it. No.
Jackson now. Got a man. That's Ligon. And he gets this inside the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
First down. 13 yards. And the Raven.
Now it's Jackson. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that late touchdown stretching their lead a bit further here in the 4th quarter. And Charles, this undefeated team once again looking sharp in this ball game.
And how about what they've done on offense? Because prior to this game, we didn't expect this offense to play as well as what we've seen in this one. They decided to jump out there and jump up with the rest of the team and help preserve their undefeated status.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
11 MT.
Facing
11
a big
MT.
4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense is really struggling. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
At the 15-yard line.
11. 11 mighty. 11.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Well, heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
11 MT. Here we go.
First down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only